Okay, welcome everybody to today's stream, to this Friday live stream. This is a special one because it is the announcement stream for the, what are we calling this? The subscription box specialist. Okay, so this is something that's been open for a little while. I hope you all had a chance to apply to be the subscription box specialist. I keep wanting to call it the subscription box opener upper, but the applications are now closed. We will be announcing the winner during this stream a little bit later in the stream. The good news, though, and the reason you should stick around, other than the fact that I'm representing Slytherin today with the green behind me, is that we are going to have several other giveaway winners announced today. So I'm actually doing 5 giveaways today. So if you're on the stream, you're here nice and early, stick around because I've got several excellent things to give away. I've got 4 $100 gift cards to HelloFresh. Okay, one of the most popular food subscription boxes out there. And I also have a piece of equipment. This does not have anything to do with subscription boxes as far as I know. But I do have hang on, I got to get the name right. Make sure I get this right. The Ring Doorbell 3. Okay, so this is the 3rd generation Ring Doorbell. I've got one of those to give away. So we're going to be doing 5 winners in total. So I'm really looking forward to giving stuff away. It's one of my favorite parts of these live streams is when we get to do these giveaways. And so all of this will be in preparation for at about 2:40 Eastern time. I'll be announcing the subscription box specialist. So we'll get to more of that in just a moment. But first, let's just go ahead and say hello to everybody in the chat. I know there are a few of you here even before I got started. So welcome to all of you. Let's see. Christopher, hello. Shoaib, Hassan, I hope I win. I hope you win too. Okay, I hope everybody wins, but obviously that can't be a thing. But I wish everybody could win. All right. So today, what we're going to do as we are getting prepped to announce the winner, the subscription box specialist, is something similar to what I did last week. So if you weren't around last week, we did a little a bracket challenge, a little vote and bracket challenge. Today's going to be a similar thing, although I'm going to blow up my screen just a little bit because it's very hard for people to see, I think. But today, it's going to be the best subscription box categories. Okay. Okay. So which subscription box category is best? That is the topic of our bracket today. So here you go. We've got a few different things to choose from. Hopefully I blew this up big enough so that if you're watching on your phone, you can at least kind of see it. I know that's a challenge, but I broke it down to 8, either of the most common, or I sprinkled in a couple that were kind of maybe unexpected categories. So obviously we've got like clothing, food, beauty, that sort of thing. But then science, I found a pretty cool subscription box service, and we'll talk more about that a little bit later. But essentially, what I need your help with is to decide which category is the most desirable. Now, our subscription box specialist will be selecting 10 specific boxes, rating those, giving us feedback on those, helping us understand those specific boxes. But your job today is going to be to help me understand which categories are the most desirable. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing today, and I am glad that you are here. Before we get started, let me just remind everybody who has shown up in the last few minutes to go subscribe if you haven't yet. Subscribe to our channel. We do live streams like this every Friday at the same time, generally, unless mitigating factors are in play. But we're usually here every Friday at this time. And sometimes it's just a really chill kind of Q&A type of situation. Sometimes like today, it's a little more involved with more giveaways and winner announcements and that sort of thing. But regardless, we would love to have you here. In addition to having you check out the videos that we put out through the week, it's not that every single video is going to apply to every single person, but we have such a wide variety that I know we're putting out videos about services and products that you care about. I know that we are. So make sure you're subscribed, turn on those notifications, and support the channel by watching those videos, liking, subscribing, all that stuff. Okay. So Shoaib asked me if the poll site is working this time. It better be, because I switched to a different one. Okay. So we have a different poll site that you're all going to be clicking over to as we vote on these categories. So what I'll do is we'll be going through these categories that I showed you, voting on which one is the best. And as we go through these periodically, we'll be doing a giveaway. So again, for those of you who just showed up, I've got 5 giveaways today, in addition to the announcement of the dream job, the subscription box specialist. So I'll be announcing that person later. And yes, it is just one person. I'm sorry, we can't hire every single person who applied. That would be wonderful, but we can't. So I'll be announcing that person a little bit later. But we have 5 other winners that will be announced as we go through the stream, and that's for 4 HelloFresh gift cards, $100 each. Wow. Okay, so $100 to HelloFresh, or the 5th prize will be the Ring Doorbell 3, so that 3rd gen Ring doorbell. Okay, so let's pull up our first poll. I need to get the right page here. Okay, I'm going to copy that link, and this is okay, so this is going to be which subscription box category is best: clothing versus pets. Okay, so clothing versus pets. Here comes the straw poll link. If you click on that link, that'll take you to the page that we're looking at here with the results. And there we go. Okay, so now I've got my results page up here. Let's blow that up just a little bit so you can see it more clearly. There we go. How about that? Yeah. Which is the best subscription box category? Would you rather take care of your pet or luxuriously clothe your body in the finest linens? I don't know. Whatever. So far, wow, pretty close. So I need all of you to pop in and vote, because it is very close. 12-9. Looks like clothing is winning out. And it's interesting because pets, I don't know, but by show of hands in the chat, how many of you even have pets? And is that a factor in which one you choose? Because maybe it's like, hey, I don't have a pet, I don't care. Or maybe you're like, yeah, I have pets, but I value my closet more highly than my pet. I don't know. So let's see. Pets don't care. Oh, wait, where was it? Pets don't care. They just want treats. Well, pets don't care. They just want treats. Yeah, I suppose so. I don't know. My cat is pretty finicky, if we're being honest. Let's see. I've got 2 kitty cats. I've got fur babies. Yeah, fur babies. It's a real thing. So, let's see. Frayden says hello. Hello, Frayden. Nice to see you. Okay. So it looks like clothing is edging out pets. It's kind of, pets keeps catching up, and then clothing pulls ahead again. But with 30 votes in, I think we'll go ahead and call it there. Pulled ahead even a little further. So yeah, we'll go ahead and call it for clothing on this one. So here's our bracket. Let's do, clothing. Clothing wins out on that one. So well done, pets people, but we're not quite there. So yeah, clothing wins out, which is about what I expected. It was actually a little closer than I expected. So at this point, let's do our first giveaway for a $100 gift card to HelloFresh. To be honest, and I'm being 100% honest, I wish I could be in a position to win this, because it's one of those subscription boxes I've always wanted to try. But it's always been like, oh, I don't know if the cost is worth it. And but if I had $100 to just give it a shot, oh, that'd be sweet. Okay, so we're going to do this giveaway in this way. I'm going to ask you a question. You're going to respond in the chat. There it is, over there. You're going to respond in the chat, and then we will randomly select one of the people who replied, and that person will be the winner. Very simple. We'll just kind of draw your name out of the hat if you reply to this question. And the question is, what is your favorite meal to cook at home? Okay, so this could be something that you only cook once a year, like Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner or something like that. It could be something that you do on a weekly basis. I don't know, my grilled chicken cheddar salsa is the best in the world. I don't know, whatever you cook at home. What is your favorite meal to cook at home? And if you reply with that in the chat, we'll go ahead and pick one of you as the winner for the $100 HelloFresh gift card. Dinner. Jonathan says dinner. Okay, well, that's nice. Let's see, who do we got here? Tacos. Hey, Pedro, I'm with you. love tacos. I was recently over in Europe, and somebody was asking the question, if you could only have tacos or doner kebabs for the rest of your life, which would it be? And it was tough, but tacos came out on top. I love tacos. Okay, so we'll give it 30 more seconds. Go ahead and put your responses in, and we'll select a winner for that $100 HelloFresh gift card. Let's see, chicken meatballs. Ooh, chicken meatballs. Stephanie coming in from Facebook. Hello, Stephanie. Oh, you know what? Okay, here we go. Selena, enchiladas, even better than tacos in my book. I love enchiladas. Okay, ribeye steak and baked potato. My gosh, you guys are killing me. Oh, I'm glad I ate before this, if I'm being honest. Okay, all right, let's call it there, and we will select a winner. All right. So let's see. Hang on. Got to select a winner. Okay, so the winner for this one is, let's see, pulling it out of the hat. There we go. Elizabeth T. Who answered fajitas. Elizabeth T. answered fajitas. You know, is it the Mexican food thing, or Tex-Mex really? But these are the things that keep grabbing my eye. So let's see, Elizabeth T. with fajitas. Here's what I'm going to have you do. If you win, you're going to email info@reviews.org. I think it's info. I need to double check. It's not giveaways at reviews, but yeah, we'll say for now. I know this one exists, and it's monitored. So info@reviews.org. Elizabeth, congratulations, $100 HelloFresh gift card. Email info@reviews.org. And what I want you to do, because frankly, it's a sad fact that you are not going to be the only one who emails us trying to claim the gift card. So, Elizabeth, I need you to basically kind of screenshot your YouTube profile, with a little photo, and we need to prove that it's you, and then we'll get your address, or not your address. I think it's probably a digital gift card, but we'll send that gift card your way. So, congratulations to Elizabeth. Well done with your fajitas. All right. So let's move on to our next category, which is books versus crafts. Okay, so books versus crafts. Here is our page. We're going to copy the link, and here we go. Elizabeth, you are welcome. You said thank you. You are welcome. Okay. So here we go. Here comes the link to the straw poll. Should be on, yes, both YouTube and Facebook. Go ahead and click over there. Get voting, and let's see what you all say. Crafts versus books. Okay, now, if books doesn't have at least a good showing on this, I'm going to be very upset with you guys. Crafts are really kicking butt, though. Oh, my gosh. I'm a books guy, as you can tell by the shelf behind me. I'm a big books guy. So, no, but to be honest, I do love a good craft. I grew up in the version of suburban America where my grandmother and my mother both had an actual dedicated named craft room where they would go. They would do quilting and sewing and cards, and I don't know what else. My mom even did mats for picture frames, that sort of thing. So yeah, I do have a soft spot in my mind, or in my heart, for crafts. But books, oh, you guys are killing me. I will say, at least, crafts, they're nice. They give you something to do with your hands. But yeah, it looks like crafts are winning out over books. Okay. With a total of 42 votes in so far, it's looking like crafts has the stranglehold. A lot of people in the comments are saying books, but you're all voting for crafts. So, I'm loving some of these comments. So there you go. Nicole says absolutely crafts. Well, what was the name? No, okay. What was the name of the craft room? What I mean is that it was called the craft room. It was just like an extra bedroom in the basement. So it was a bedroom, but Mom turned it into a craft room. My grandmother had a whole annex on the back of the house that was a giant craft room that my grandpa built for her back in I want to say the 80s or the 90s. Anyway, So yeah, it was a whole craft upbringing for me. Okay, so yeah, we'll call it there. We're gonna say crafts wins this one. Let's go ahead and flip that over. Crafts beats books. Okay, clothing versus crafts should be a good one. But next up is going to be science versus food. So let me tell you about this one before you vote. I mean, you can't vote because I haven't given you the page yet. But the science box, what this is, and I know there's more than one, but the one that I found, it was called. Let's see, what was it called? Mel Science, MEL, Mel Science. And basically, they have two different age categories. So one's for younger kids, kind of preschool, kindergarten, first grade, and then one gets up into the older ages, closer to middle school, and it's like monthly science experiments that you can do with your kids at home. And so whether you're homeschooling or you got to do partial in person or not with COVID stuff and whatever, or whether your kid is full time in school and you just want to have some fun with them every month. I thought that was a really cool idea. It was a monthly science experiment box. Oh no, and I did okay, yeah, and it's going up against food. So food boxes being something like HelloFresh, meal kit deliveries. Maybe it could be something like pre-packaged things. There's like meat boxes like jerky, and there's steaks, there are wine boxes, that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and vote on that one. I agree. The science box sounds like something fun to do with nieces and nephews. Yeah, no, I'm totally with you. So let's see. Let's get the results going here and show you what we're looking at. So what do you guys think? Food versus science. Okay, even after my delightful sales pitch for the subscription box, you guys are still going with food. Okay, but let's see. There we go. All right, food is coming in 20 votes to 9. The science box is getting some votes, but food, kind of similarly to the last one, food is kind of running away with this one with over 2/3 of the vote so far. All right. Okay. By the way, to our previous winner, what was the name? I apologize. It is giveaways at Reviews.org. If you email info@Reviews.org, we'll still get it. But if you send your email to giveaways at Reviews.org, if you win something today, that would be fantastic. Okay. All right. Votes are still coming in, but let me just double check our last winner. I need to make sure I got there we go. Okie doke. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure we got the last winner documented. There we go. Yeah, it was Elizabeth T. Got it. Okay, good. So food has run away with this one, 33 votes to 14. That's over 2/3 of the vote. If this were a presidential race, then that would be all 50 states, basically. So I think we have a winner. All right. So food takes it over science. Really, what is food if it's not science, right? It's the same thing. Really, it's just the same thing. Okay, so there we go. Food goes over science. Let's do another winner. Okay, so I've got another question for you. It's another food-related question because we're giving away the HelloFresh $100 gift card. So if you've stuck with me for a little while, thank you for doing so. If you just joined us, I'm doing several giveaways for $100 gift cards to HelloFresh. And at the end of it, I'll do the Ring Doorbell 3. That's a very difficult name for me to remember for some reason. But we've got a few giveaways before we actually do the announcement of the subscription box specialist in a few minutes. So the question I've got for you that I need you to answer in the chat is, last time I asked you, what is your favorite meal to cook at home? This time I want you to answer, what is your least favorite meal to cook at home? Okay, so we got a lot of really great food, really a lot of great meals in the last question. This time, I'll give you a minute, maybe a minute and a half to type out what is your least favorite meal to cook at home and why, if you want to. Let me know. But this could be something as simple as like, I hate making my kids mac and cheese because I can't stand the way the cheese smells. I don't know. Or maybe it's Thanksgiving because good heavens above, that's a lot of food to cook, whatever. What is your least favorite meal to cook at home? At home. Oh, corned beef hash. Least favorite. That is corned beef hash. That is a pungent dish. Eggs. Just eggs, says Joyce. Any eggs are least favorite. Wow. Okay. Any eggs will do on this one. Bitter gourds, says Show. I've never cooked a bitter gourd in my life. I don't know if to be honest, I do not care for gourds generally as a food source. So let's see. Rice is tough. Meatloaf. Oh, this is funny. Spaghetti because it's so messy. You know what? I sympathize with that. Okay. Let's see where we're looking. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? The hat has delivered. Picking names out of the hat. And you know what? Finally, one of our regulars wins this one. And I couldn't be more excited to say that Shoaib, who said bitter gourds is your least favorite thing to cook at home, you've won the $100 HelloFresh gift card. So congratulations. And I'm glad it was you. Honestly, I think you were the one who said earlier, I hope I win. Well, I hoped you win too, because you're here with us week after week, and we really appreciate you being here. So Shoaib Hassan, congratulations. So you heard the rules a little earlier, but I just need you to email giveaways@reviews.org, proof of your profile and all that, and we'll get that gift card over to you. So congratulations, Shoaib. That's fantastic. It's been months now that I've been trying hard to pronounce your name. I hope I've been doing it right. I'm sure it's not quite right, but yeah, congratulations. We do have a few more coming in. I like this one. Crystal says soups. They are complicated. They are. Soups are more like, that's more science than a lot of science experiments, right? There's so much chemistry that goes into making a really good soup, and I don't understand it. Okay. All right. Let's do another category. We've got the last from our round of 8 here. And this one is going to be beauty versus home goods. Beauty versus home goods. Okay. So beauty could be like makeup products or, what was the other thing? Like skincare, something like that. Home goods would be, there are some that are maybe decorations or maybe cleaning supplies or whatever. I mean, you get the idea. So let's see. Caitlin says that she's excited to find out the winner. Me too. But it'll be happening in a little while. Okay, so there's that straw poll. Let's get the results going here. All right. And how are we looking? All right, home goods versus beauty. Home goods versus beauty. Okay, yeah, it looks like home goods is taking an early lead, but we've got a ways to go. The thing about it is, I guess with this category or these two categories together, is that beauty is definitely going to skew toward the ladies, right? Men don't order as many skincare products. We should, but we don't. We should, but home goods, these are hopefully, guys, and gals, you're all cleaning sinks and scrubbing bathtubs and hanging paintings on the wall, or whatever home goods you're ordering here. That one is really tough, says Megan, and I kind of agree. I actually agree with you. But it does look like home goods is pulling ahead. It's up to about 2/3. Okay. I like both. I can't put that username up on the screen. So let's see. Shadana? I hope I'm saying that right. Who pairs the categories? Well, I tried to pair them as best I could, but yeah, it's difficult. Yeah. Okay. Somebody said, yeah, men should order more skincare supplies because it's a whole thing. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking Home Goods has run away with this one over Beauty. So we'll call it there. Home Goods. So the brackets stand thus. Okay, we've got here we go. And which subscription box category is best? Tournament, clothing versus crafts, and then food versus home goods. All right. What sounds more interesting to you? Let's do one more. Let's do one more vote, and then we'll move on to another giveaway. Okay, so we'll be doing another giveaway in just a moment. But for now, clothing versus crafts. I'm going to pull that off the screen because now I have to actually create these from scratch since I didn't know what were going to be the winners beforehand. All right, so let's go ahead and create that poll. Clothing versus crafts. Did I get that right? Yes. All right, here comes the link. This is a tough Final Four. I agree. All right, so here comes the link. Let's get some results going and see what you all have to say about clothing versus crafts. All right, so crafts jumps ahead. Then clothing takes it back. Yeah, now you guys are coming in. All right, yeah, go vote. Hit that link. Go vote for your favorite. Which subscription box would you rather get in the mail on, say, a monthly basis? Something with new clothes or new crafting supplies or ideas, patterns, whatever. And it looks like, yeah, clothing is starting to take a pretty commanding lead. 11 votes ahead out of just over 40. Okay, crafts it's trying to make a comeback. It really is. And you crafts people are doing you're doing the craft work here. Here we okay. So I like Donna says I crafts because I hate shopping for clothes. Excuse me. I think that's actually kind of the point of the clothing boxes, right? Is that now you don't have to shop for clothes. You just tell them what your measurements are and what like what direction you lean in stylistically, and they just send you stuff, right? So then you don't have to shop for clothes anymore. The only thing I imagine the only thing that wouldn't really work for would be jeans, because jeans are so hard to get just right. And so you can't really count on a subscription box to get you really, good fitting jeans, right? But whatever. Anyway, all right. With almost 50 votes now in, it looks like clothing has taken this one. I did kind of expect that. So, all right. Pedro says crafts for the creatives. I understand that. But yeah, we're going to say clothing gets this one. All right. So clothing wins. Let's go ahead and throw that up and say clothing progresses to the finals. It's going to be either clothing versus food or clothing versus home goods. I suspect I know what the winner of that one will be, but I am not sure yet. So let's do another giveaway. All right, we've only got 13 more minutes until it's time to announce that winner. Hopefully, we don't have to go much later than that with all the stuff we're doing. Otherwise, okay. So again, $100 HelloFresh gift card. If you're not familiar with HelloFresh, and by the way, they're not sponsoring this or anything. We just we thought, yeah, that's a popular subscription box, and it sounds like a good one. So we're giving away four HelloFresh gift cards. So these are food related questions. These are all food related questions. All right, so here it is. We've been talking a lot earlier in the stream about my love of Tex-Mex. But if you could only eat one country's cuisine for the rest of your life, what would it be? Okay, would it be Mexican food? Would it be Italian food? Would it be French food? Russian food? Who likes cabbage? Yeah, maybe Russian food. I don't know. Chinese? Something. So yeah, let me know. And so I'll give you 60, 90 seconds to reply in the comments, and then we'll choose a winner from those. So it looks like, okay, Italian 100%, Mexican, Thai. Ooh, Thai would be a good one. Thai has, they've got a lot of great dishes. So German food. Okay, the Rex fam says German food. Very interested by this. I like German food, like occasionally, but the idea of like a lifetime diet of like brats and sauerkraut, whew, that's I can already feel it deep inside. So but you know what? I like that you're going strong with German. That's fantastic. Sushi is a close second to Chinese. Hungarian, says Courtney. Courtney, what is Hungarian cuisine? What defines Hungarian cuisine? I'm interested in this. Is it close to what I would suspect would be the rest of, like, Central or Eastern European fare? All right, let's go ahead and we'll call it there. Pick a winner. And it is. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I can find this person. There we go. Michelle Baeza, Thai cuisine. I hope I get your name right. Something like that. Michelle. I'm going to call you Michelle. Can I call you Michelle? You are the winner of the $100 HelloFresh gift card. I don't know how much Thai comes in these HelloFresh boxes, but hey, maybe you can request that. But congratulations, and an excellent choice with the Thai cuisine. Well done. All right, so we got Thai cuisine. Congratulations to you, Michelle. And again, email giveaways at reviews.org, giveaways at reviews.org. And we'll be asking you for some verification of your this YouTube ID that you're using, so that we can make sure we're getting it to the right person. And then we'll get you that $100 HelloFresh gift card. Okay, so we should get on to the last couple categories here in our bracket challenge. Oh, whoops, wrong button. There we go. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, we're going to be doing food versus home goods. Food or home goods. What is your favorite category of subscription box? What would you most like to see in your mailbox every month? Let's see. Food. What was it? Food versus home goods. Home goods. Home goods is such a broad category. It might be tough to think, what does that even mean? But I guess use your imagination. Earlier, I was thinking of decorations and cleaning supplies and, that sort of thing. But maybe if you know of any other home goods boxes that are something else, then let us know in the chat. Okay, so I've got the link. Here we go. I'm a foodie, says somebody. Yeah, both are broad. That's true. Okay, Jade says both are broad. Yeah, accurate. Okay, so there's that link. Let's go ahead and pull up some results, see what we've got here. And we're going to auto refresh those results and pull them up here. What is the best subscription box category between food and home goods? I can't imagine that home goods is going to take this one, but hey, I've been surprised in the past. Even today, I've been surprised. So who knows? All right, let's see what you guys have got for me here. Whew, you guys really wear out my voice. You know that? I have to do a podcast after this, okay? So you're killing me already. All right. Yeah, food, as I suspected, 2/3 of the vote is going toward food. Let's see, home goods. Home goods is it's not an embarrassing showing by any means, but with 50 votes in, home goods is taking second place here, and food looks like will be going on to the final round, which makes a lot of sense. Honestly, if we go back and look at the bracket, we'll say, okay, food got that one. We'll go back into the bracket, and this makes perfect sense to me. So if we blow that screen up a little bit, here we go. Clothing versus food. I mean, these are kind of they have been the most popular and successful subscription boxes generally, just, culturally, I guess. So what did they beat out? Okay, so crafts and home goods, but then also beauty. I know those are very popular, but they are limited in some way. Science, it kind of in a similar way, where I think it's a really cool concept, but if you don't have children of a certain age, then it's probably not going to be very interesting to you. This one actually did surprise me. I would have figured Book of the Month would have won over crafts, but that's just my personal biases speaking, I guess. So yeah, I guess that's the only one that really surprised me so far. But yeah, we are set up for a very interesting final here. Before we do that, let's do another giveaway. Should we do another giveaway? We've got a few more minutes before the big announcement. So, all right. Food is needed for survival, says Jennifer. That's true. So is clothing. I mean, I guess. Well, whatever. Isn't that one of like in Maslow's hierarchy? It's like food, shelter, air, or whatever it is. And clothing is categorized under shelter. So all right. So let's do another giveaway. I've got another food related question for you. Okay, for the this is the final one. I think I'm doing number 4 here. Yeah, the final $100 HelloFresh gift card. And this winner will be selected at random from the responses that come in to the following question. Okay, so hit the chat and let me know, what is the single nastiest food you have ever had in your life? Okay, just something that you just couldn't take for whatever reason. Okay, just the grossest food you ever had. Maybe it's a category. So what is it? Is it cilantro that some people think tastes like soap or whatever? Maybe you're just like, I can't stand that. For me, I talked about earlier, gourds as a category, which is an awful word, but whether it's pumpkin or zucchini to a lesser extent, or like butternut squash, like I can't do it. I don't know about the nastiest food I've ever had, but yeah, those are pretty bad. All right, so here, raw oysters. We're getting some good coconut. Shoaib comes in with coconut. I mean, look, it's not my favorite food, but the nastiest thing you've ever had? Interesting. Pickled herring or fermented herring. So I traveled to Sweden a few years ago and got some fermented herring, and I didn't mind it. I did not mind it. It's not something that I feel the need to travel back to Sweden just to have it, but I didn't mind it. Selena hates mushrooms. Okra. Oh, okay. Oh, durian fruit. Yeah, well, that's definitely smells bad. I've heard it doesn't taste as bad as it smells. All right. Liver pudding. This sounds made up. You're making this up. Tell me you're making this up. This can't be real. Liver pudding. I was visiting a friend of mine in France several years ago, and she and her girls, she had little girls like 8 years old, 5 years old, something like that. And she says to me, watch this. And she had gone to the market earlier that day, and they were making some really nice meal for me while I was visiting. And then for dessert, she pulled out the cow liver, and the girls went nuts. They thought it was Christmas. But I've never heard of liver pudding before. Escargot. I like escargot, if I'm being honest. Okay. All right. So let's see who we've got as a winner on this one. Okay. Let's see if I can find this one. Okay. I know it's going to take me just a minute, so I apologize for that. So I got it pulled out of the hat, and I just need to make sure I find them. Here we go. All right. The winner is B Story. B Story. Congratulations. Anchovies and sardines, not a bad choice. Definitely something, it's generational, right? If you ask somebody 100 years ago, they'd be like, oh yeah, no, anchovies, that's great. Sardines, yeah, sure. Yeah, take a tin of sardines to work for my lunch or whatever. But now it's like, nah, that's not a thing that, especially they pack it in that really pungent oil, and so not a bad choice. So B Story, what I need you to do is email giveaways@reviews.org, and we will verify your identity and all that stuff and get you that $100 gift card. So congratulations. So glad that worked out for you. Let's do our final category because we're coming up on our moment here. We'll probably push it just a few minutes, the announcement, but that's okay. That's okay. But we're going to go fast through this. Clothing versus food. Okay. Clothing versus food. Let's make this poll real quick. Okay. So this is going to be a good one. Clothing, because these have both performed very well so far. So what is it going to be? Clothing versus food. Let's create the poll. Got the link. Here it goes. The link is coming in. Let's check your results as we go. All right. Clothing versus food. Go ahead and hit that link when you've got it, and we'll see where you're at. There are just under 100 of you here between Facebook and YouTube. And so I need at least 50 votes, okay, before we can call it. Oh, it looks like we're going to get there fast. We're already at 30, but I need at least 50 votes before I can call this one for a final. And food is jumping out to an early lead, 62%, 63% now. So yeah, it is looking good for food, but clothing could come back. Okay, we're at our 50 votes. I'll let it go for another minute or so while you guys discuss it in the chat and try to convince each other. Not even a question, says Veronica. I want to eat the foods. But Christopher loves unique clothes. You're both making very good cases here. I want to eat. I also want to dress. Although most of what you guys see me wear is basically Reviews.org t-shirts. So as far as you're concerned, that is my fashion. My fashion is Reviews.org blue t-shirts. And to be honest, we bought me many of these a couple of years ago when we covered CES. So I have like 10 of these Reviews.org t-shirts. So it's not just you. A lot of people only ever see me in Reviews.org t-shirts. So, all right. Food is running away with 60 votes in. Thank you so much for those who voted. 60 votes in. We've got food takes the cake here. So food is going to go make it past everything else into the final slot here. And food is our grand final winner. Oh my goodness. So well done, everybody. This is good. This is actually fantastic because this tells us that we did a good job picking a box in HelloFresh that would be widely appreciated. So we've had 4 HelloFresh $100 gift card winners so far in this stream. If you're just joining us, we're all done giving those away, but we do have one more thing to give away, and that is the Ring Doorbell 3, the 3rd generation Ring Doorbell. One of the most popular video doorbells out there, and they keep improving on that. So with this 3rd gen, hopefully that is the best of the bunch. And you can check out our review of that, by the way. So go search on YouTube. All right, so for this giveaway, this is still, by the way, a food-related question, okay? So I know we're switching over to a video doorbell, but this is still a food-related question. And the question is, what is the greatest meal of your life, okay? The best meal you can remember, okay? So I've been talking a lot in this stream for basically reasons relating to food. I've been mentioning a lot my time in Europe. I did spend some time of my life living in Europe. And at one of those times I was living in France, and I was asked by a man who lived in an old part of town. And I'm talking old part of town. He asked if I would like to come help him knock down a wall, do some demolition in his house. And I said, really? Okay. Now, it turns out he lived in a house that was over 600 years old, and he had to go through years of permitting just to be allowed to knock down this 600-year-old wall. And it kind of hurts your heart a little bit, but it's also kind of exciting to take a sledgehammer and bust down a 600-year-old wall. So I had a lot of fun. And when we were done with that, he had cooked us beef bourguignon. Okay, so this is a red wine simmered, slow cooked beef roast. That is, to this day, the single greatest meal I have ever had. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's my favorite. But let's see what you guys are all saying here. So Tristan says, bison meatloaf from a mom and pop restaurant in North Carolina. Nice. That'd be interesting. Bison meatloaf, because bison it's a tougher meat, and so if you cook it into a meatloaf, maybe that would make it even better. Let's see. Linda just says steak. Any steak will do for Linda. That's the best meal you've ever had was steak. I like that. That's a great answer. Cereal. All right, so let's go ahead and pick a winner for the because we're running a few minutes late. We need to pick this winner, and then we'll do the announcement for the subscription box specialist. So we'll pick a winner. Okay, I'm waiting for that to come out of the hat here. So thank you all for your contributions here. All right, let's pick that winner. All right. All right, picking from the hat. There we go. Oh, no, that one doesn't work. I'm sorry. I picked the wrong thing from the hat. Okay. All right. This is okay. This one came out of the hat, and it is a very um I don't a very American answer. I want to say this is like heartland food right here. Um, all right. And the winner is Christopher Wheatley, who says flank steak, mac and cheese, and corn on the cob. I know you already know this because I had it up on the screen. But yeah, Christopher Wheatley. I just had to make sure I documented that. So thanks for your patience. Christopher, congratulations. You are the winner of the Ring Doorbell 3. And yeah, we just need you to email giveaways@reviews.org. Get your info over to us, or even just ping us, and we'll let you know what we need to verify your identity and get you that product shipped out. So congratulations, Christopher. Well done. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to announce the winner. Or not the winner. It's not a winner so much because it's not a giveaway like we've been doing. But we did have what am I trying to say? The subscription box specialist of the dream job. So just to remind people what's at stake here. Let's pull up this page here. As we're getting set to announce this, here is the page for the subscription box specialist. You get paid $2,000 to try subscription boxes. This person is going to do 10 subscription boxes and give us their thoughts on those, basically helping us to review them. Well, let's see what else. So with this, we'll pay you $2,000 for your work and send you a doorbell camera to keep those deliveries safe. Because yeah, porch pirates, it's a thing, and you're going to be getting a lot of deliveries over the next little while. So so this person will get a doorbell camera to keep the deliveries safe. And then if you go further down on this page, we even give you some things to choose from. Okay, so 10 brands from this list. Try to let us know whether the boxes are superb or subpar. All right. So yeah, meals and snacks, beauty and grooming, clothing and apparel, lifestyle and pets. This person is going to have a lot of work ahead of them, but frankly, it's going to be fun work. So so if to all of you saying, hey, I hope it's me, I hope it's you too. Unfortunately, we can only choose one person, but let's see who that person is. All right. Okay. The winner, the person who applied, who is now the subscription box specialist, is Alyssa Mayer. Could be Mayer, Mayer. Alyssa Mayer. So congratulations, Alyssa. I hope you're watching here today, Alyssa. I did not check the chat to see if I saw your name popping up anywhere. But yes, Alyssa Mayer, congratulations. That is our new dream job specialist for the next little while at Reviews.org. So for those of you who were not selected, and by the way, Alyssa, because you applied through the website, we've got your email, so we'll be in touch with you. So no worries there. But for those of you who applied for this one, didn't get it, I hope that it was still fun to do some of the giveaways and the bracket and whatnot. But also keep in mind that this is not the first time we've done something like this, and it will not be the last. We do these dream job type things every once in a while, just because, frankly, it's fun. It's fun, hopefully, for you guys. It's fun for us. It gives us a little bit of insight outside of our regular team of reviewers. So, it's helpful to us. It's fun. So we are going to be doing a lot of these in the future. So make sure you stay subscribed and keep track of when these things come out. Make sure you support the channel by checking out the videos, liking and subscribing, all of that, and share out our stuff. Go to reviews.org, the website. Yeah, it's not just a YouTube channel or a Facebook page. There's a whole website with a ton of reviews for the services and the products that you use in your home. And we want to be as helpful as possible. So check out the website. If you find something that's helpful to you or would be helpful to somebody else, go ahead and forward that on. Share us. That's the best thing you can do to support our website and our channel. So thank you all for entering, for coming to this live stream. It was great fun today. But we're going to go ahead and cut and run there. And we'll be back with another live stream next week. With probably fewer giveaways, but not nothing. but we'll still be having a ton of fun. So I hope to see you then. And I'll definitely see you for the next dream job. So have a good weekend, everybody. And I will see you next time.